Arizona, waking up from sleepy night coming up on a Saturday morning. It's an early morning drive time business show. My name is Rex Parry. B2B radio is what we call it. And we talk real estate. We give out phone numbers of real estate agents, give out their website, talk about listings, talk about interest rates, because our co-host is
Jeff Obrasky, Homeowners Financial Group.
And our first guest for the show is Patricia. Introduce yourself, please.
Thank you. Patricia Stricklin with West USA Realty Revelation.
Give us a little bit of your background. How long have you been doing real estate?
I've been in real estate for 10 years. Native of Arizona. I was born in Phoenix, and I cover all of the valley.
Yeah, in fact, you've got listings that we're going to cover. Do you want to start on the east side or west side? Where do you want to start?
Let's start with the east side,
okay,
if you don't mind. I have a property located in the gated community in Las Sendas, which is in Mesa, near Power Road in McDowell. This property it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, single level, 2226 square feet. Has a PebbleTech pool and a spa, and a private backyard. Backs up to the common area that's maintained by the HOA.
And now, Las Sendas is a beautiful part of the valley because, again, Northeast Mesa, you're right off the loop 202 there, so it's really easy. You can get to the airport in 30 minutes. It's a really good look. And you got the Red Mountain out there. You got views. This is a really beautiful part of the valley. What kind of list price do we have on this?
Well, this one's currently listed at $369, but the seller has authorized me to offer a $10,000 list off-list price special for 24 hours once this is aired.
So if you hear this interview for this property in Las Sendas, it's how much?
It'll be $359. Currently, it's
you saved $10,000. $359. And what kind of monthly payment do we have for a beautiful home like this?
That's going to have to be a conventional loan. Most people move out in Las Sendas. It's a little bit more mature market. I don't see a lot of low down payments out there. So if you put 20% down, you got a $270,000 loan. You're at about $1,800 a month, roughly. With taxes, insurance, and HOA,
and
or a 30-year fix.
And some of these interest rates are still at record lows.
They are very close. You can thank what's going on in Europe and that they're finally doing quantitative easing like we did for the last 3 or 4 years. It is unusual that interest rates have come down dramatically without a significant weakening in the U.S. economy. We don't normally see that.
Yeah,
but crazy. Interest rates aren't driving this market.
No.
Jobs and wage growth.
Yeah. And it's knock on wood coming back. Is there anything else about that house that we failed to ask you, or do you want to go on to the next one?
Well, let me tell you a little more about Las Sendas. If you don't know Las Sendas, it is a desirable community and area of Mesa. It's a master planned community that has healthy lifestyle opportunities there with multi-generational activities, golf community, tennis courts, basketball courts, multiple pools. And again, not all of Las Sendas is gated, but several of the subdivisions are.
Significant hike and bike trails too, correct?
Yes.
It's
and
gorgeous.
Like I said, close to the lakes, also easy access to the freeway.
Yeah. Let's talk about your next one.
Okay, the next one I have is in a 55-plus community located in Surprise. It is.
I can move there soon.
This one's located in Arizona Traditions. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1911 square feet, single-level home. The perk on this one is it has a solar panel system that's paid for $40,000.
Another one.
Good.
Yeah, $40,000. So again, a lot of square footage for that 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It has an office in addition to it, plus a bonus room for crafts or hobbies.
And a list price?
This one is listed at $215.
$215. That's a great price.
20% down. You're looking at a payment of $1,000 a month.
And the electrical that's paid
and great
for.
electric savings.
Yeah, this is fantastic. This is going to go fast. 55-year and older, very desirable area. And let's get a phone number just in case somebody hears that and they want to call.
480-343-1651.
This is the age group that love talk radio, is that 55-year and older. Now, you have another listing you want to get to before.
I do. I have manufactured homes. This is in the south part of the valley in Queen Creek. This is still located in Maricopa County, though. I have 2 that are back-to-back located in cul-de-sac subdivisions. 3-bedroom, 2 baths, and the lot sizes here are quite nice, over 13,000 square feet.
Wow.
Lot sizes, very clean homes. One's 1,537 square feet, priced at $148. And the other one is 1,800 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, but plus a bonus room also, and that one's priced at $150.
And these are financeable, just so you know. A lot of lenders don't do manufactured. We do some. It's on the servicing side, just so people understand, it's the investors out there. They can't put big pools of loans together. They don't like to do them. So it's not that Fannie Mae or FHA doesn't allow them. They aren't financed as often, but I've looked at both of these and they're both, the post, I think 78, they're fully attached, et cetera. So there isn't really a large issue to finance these at all. On FHA loans with 3.5% down, their both payments are about $1,000 a month.
Yeah. And again, rents are high. You're seeing that tell us what
Absolutely.
you're seeing. So for a home, to rent a home in the Southeast Valley for that number of bedrooms, we're talking over $1,000 a month.
Right. It's hard to keep properties even on the market. If you're at $1,000, $1,100 for rent, they as soon as they're listed, they're going quickly. As long as they're again in good condition, clean, rentals are hard to find.
And Jeff, if somebody has credit challenges, you work with them.
Absolutely. Well, don't go to the credit repair companies.
Don't do that. Talk to Jeff
For the most part, they're a fraud, and they
cost
charge you for things that they really can't do. If you have a bankruptcy, a foreclosure, or credit card late payments that were real, they're probably not going away. Okay. However, there are lots of things that you can get collections, you can get paid for deletion. We do it all the time, especially with medical. If you've been credit challenged, one of the biggest issues I see is people, they just haven't reestablished credit. So they don't have any.
Yeah.
They have all the negative things. They go to 550, 560, and then they stay there. I get people like that within 90 days, over 600, just by going out and getting a credit card.
Yeah.
So yes, I will sit down with people. I will analyze their situation. I will give them recommendations, tell them the truth on how long it takes. We don't charge for it, but I do tell them, whatever that first step is, I leave it in their hands. And I'm not going to call them back and ask if they did it. If they're serious about fixing themselves, they'll call me. But we do this all the time. Call a good lender, ask him to give you his advice on the credit. You don't need to pay someone for it.
Patricia, let's get a phone number.
480-343-1651.
And website?
PatriciaStricklinRealtor.com.
And phone number one more time.
480-343-1651.
Got to do a break. Everybody stay tuned. We'll be right back.